We've all had that one job, you know, the one that makes you just question your life decisions and how you got to where you are. But here's the truth. Those jobs can actually be the best thing that ever happened to you. This video idea came after reflecting on my last video for a bit about getting the job that I'm in now, which I've been in for around a year and a half now, which has been great. What I mean by being in a shit job and why they suck is based on low pay, rude customers, and just that repetitive, soul-draining work. So I imagine, let's say, if you're in your 9 to 5, you're literally just like filling up boxes in Excel with numbers and all that bollocks or whatever, like answering emails all day. Just that repetitive, soul draining work, which then leaves you to feeling stuck and just completely undervalued. Like you may actually be working really hard in your shit job, but just feeling completely underappreciated. An example for me in working in like a shit job like this is this time where I had to clean human feces from a towel. This came from when I was working at a hotel on poolside, and it was my time to take the dirty towels through the hotel and down to the laundry to then replenish them with fresh towels. Take the dirty ones down to bring the fresh ones up. So I get to the laundry and I've emptied the bin, and me and the laundry ladies there are like, this smells really bad. And we go to check it, and it turns out to be human feces. So doing that sort of thing made me start to question, what the hell am I doing in this summer job? Like, this is not what I expected. I just expected to be a nice, chill summer job by the pool, doing relatively fuck all for just a bit of money to keep myself busy in the summer to figure out what I wanted to do before starting a proper job. So how these shit jobs make you build as a person, for starters, it teaches you like humility and work ethic. What I mean by that is when you've worked in a tough job, you really appreciate the money that you get from it, and you appreciate seeing hard work a lot more as well. Another thing as well is you end up learning to handle people, like even like the worst ones as well. Like whether that be like dealing with rude customers, that annoying line manager you have, or just the annoying co-workers as well. Like colleagues can be fucking unbearable. Like dealing with that sort of thing, the training that you get from that, you hold for the rest of your life. Like once you can handle idiots at work, you feel like you can take on the whole world. Like if the world becomes your oyster at that point. Being in life is dealing with people, you know, being able to build relationships, being able to deal with people, being able to recognize different things, you know. We can take from these shit jobs as well as just using them as motivation to move on. Like sometimes being in a bad job is probably exactly what you need to push yourself out of it and to level up, you know, finally start wherever it is you've been thinking, or finally apply for that new job application that just came up. It really makes you think like, I'm not staying here forever. I need a plan. I need to get the fuck out of here. This is not what life has to offer to me. I know I'm better than this. Well, that might be the sort of inner dialogue you're having with yourself working in these shit jobs. These opportunities as well that you can get from them, like opportunities you just don't expect coming from these jobs. And that can be very easy to just be really negative going in like day in, day out and going into your job and like falling susceptible to that negative energy around you, like because you end up becoming a product of your environment. People talking negatively about the job around you, you can easily fall into that. But a lot of people actually meet their future bosses, their future employers, a mentor, a business partner while working on a random job. Like for me, in my mention in my previous video, I actually met my boss, my director, when I was selling him a TV at my old job. Like it's crazy how life can work. And that was the day I decided to be positive and not let that negativity get to me. I was going to approach customers, be really polite, be positive, you know, like be a good person. And that's a conversation for a whole nother day. But just doing good actions and being positive, you never know where it might get you. Another thing as well was networking just happens in the weirdest places. Like be open to it. You might be at just a random like work meal, work thing. Just get chatting with people, you know, because you never know who you might be talking to. Another thing is the mindset shift when working in this, and how to make the most of being in the shit job that you're in. Being in this, you can take out as much as you can from it, like use it to build your skills, like going on courses, or you might have like a mentor at work and trying to take as much information and as much learning experience as you can from them, because that can help propel you forward. Again, make yourself like presentable when you're actually working as well. As I mentioned in that previous point about potential employers, just making yourself presentable and doing it properly, like step by step, like not cutting any corners on your day-to-day activities. Make yourself presentable because, say, if you're out and about, if your job involves you being out and about, making yourself presentable and talking positively, you never know. Someone might be watching and take note of that. Also, just have a have a plan as well. Like, don't stay in whatever you're in forever if you don't like it. Like I said just now, take as much as you can from it. Don't let this shit job define who you are. You know you're much better than that. Everyone's journey is different. You might see someone that's got their car now, they've now got a house, they've got a partner they've been with for ages. Looks like they've got it all figured out. But becoming an overnight success, I've got that in quotation marks, takes years for people. Like, you don't see their grind and what they've had to get through to get to where they are. You just see their end product, you know? Overnight success takes years for people. Comparison can be the thief of joy, you know? And I think that about ends it there, you know? Let me know your thoughts. Like, what's the worst job you've ever had? Leave it in the comments. Maybe some lessons you've learned from that as well, like working in that shit job, and what you'd recommend to other people as well. But if you like that topic as well, my previous video pretty much covers how I got to where I am working in the shit jobs that I've had. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you for the next one.